This review contains spoilers. We are starting with Callum. He plays with the cube and talks with Bait. Rayla joins him and they talk about magic and how it feels for Rayla. Rayla tells Callum about a secret moonstone path and they then go back to sleep. Meanwhile, Zorin and Claudia bring their prisoner Corvus to a town. Arriving in the town, everyone is looking up into the sky and see a dragon. Zorin is asking the soldiers there why they didn't shoot the dragon down and takes command. Zorin starts a fight and tries to shoot the dragon down, but misses. The dragon's roar wakes Callum and the others up. The dragon now attacks the ballistas at the town. The group watches it from afar. Zorin orders the soldiers to get the ballistas ready and fire. They miss again. To save as many people as they can, Zorin frees Corvus so he can help the people in need. Claudia has the idea to enchant a ballista bolt to not miss its target. It hits the dragon and it crashes into the woods. The group who observed everything from afar finds the dragon. They try to help and take the bolt out of the dragon. The group hears horses coming closer. It's Zorin and the other soldiers. The group leaves the dragon behind and runs away. The soldiers chain the dragon down. Back at the camp, Rayla is full of regret for leaving the dragon behind and goes after it again. Callum does not follow due to his disbelief that he isn't able to help. So Rayla attacks the soldiers and the fight against Zorin continues. Callum has an idea how to help Rayla and follows her. Arrived there, Callum uses black magic and the chain snake spell to free the dragon. The dragon stands up and throws Zorin with his tail against the rock. Then Sim shows up and the dragon flies away. Zorin, still lying on the floor, calls out for Claudia because he can't move. Byron arrives in Catullus and one of the council members accuses him of treason for using King Harrow's seal to summon the Pentarchy and lying about being the regent of Catullus. He goes into the dungeon to the elfin mirror and continues the ritual. It opened a small portal. The elf sends a caterpillar through the portal, which makes it possible to communicate with Byron. Was this episode any good? We begin with a Sailor Moon reference. Don't ask me why I know this. That isn't important at all, but it is there. After Zorin began the fight with the dragon, he frees Corvus so that he can help the people of the town, which again shows a new side of Zorin, that he worries for others and tries to help people. I hope they take it not away from him like they did this with the part when Rayla slept and he wasn't able to kill her while sleeping, but wants then to kill a little unarmed girl. With this they took away a little sense of honor for not killing someone in cold blood. The fight against the dragon is different from the fight in the previous episode. How they deal with this dragon makes it, even though we had in the last episode dragon action, refreshing and interesting. What I'm curious about is how this works with dragons and how it is decided who the Dragon King will be. Is it because of the magical power they possess? The Dragon King was a thunder dragon, while this dragon is a fire one. Is it because of a rarity? Or do the dragons choose a leader? Then we have Byron and one of the council members are accusing him of treachery. He seems to be very down. Through the last episode, you would think that he would be now more motivated to defend Catullus alone by all means necessary. I don't know if it is a character depth or a lack of continuity, Both are possible, but I wanna choose depth. It seems that they wanna convince us that Viren really cares about Catullus and the safety of the people of Catullus, and that he is not just power hungry. On the other hand, he gave his son the order to kill the princess, but we will see it soon enough, I guess. The previous episode remembered us of a bad thing from season 1 with the cube. This episode makes a quote about a never-ending cycle of violence. It was something Callum said to Rayla when they first met. I like callbacks, especially when they are well made or are to things that were good in the first place. I'm also curious about Callum doing black magic stuff. If he will struggle with this because he cannot do magic without a primal stone or something, especially when we think of elves and how they think about the magic humans use. It could be an interesting plot device. What really surprised me was when Zorin fights the dragon. The dragon hits him with his tail and throws him against the stone. And he lies there and then Sim appears. Claudia wants to take the baby dragon with her, but Zorin calls her. He needs help because he cannot move. That is, I think, the very first time that there are stakes, which is great. I'm more interested in the story when I know that everything can happen to the characters alike. So, was it a good episode? Yes, it was. So, this was my review of episode 7. What did you think about this episode? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscription button thing. You take care, have a nice one. Bye.
Why see myself as chained down when I can be chained up?